I'm disappointed at my roommate Richard. He's a two-timing son of a bitch. First of all, he talks bad about niggers behind their back to me, and they're so dumb, and this nigger and that nigger. And then the next day, he's fucking her so hard, like, oh, I want to marry you, and oh, all this shit. He's two-faced. I can't deal with people who are dishonest like that. I'm praying to the Lord because he thinks he's cool with everyone. He's so insincere, and he doesn't know how he acts, and he doesn't know himself. How can he possibly think that he's cool with everyone acting the way he does? Breaking my shit behind my back, bruising my skin when I'm sleeping. This serious shit, and it has got to stop. Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if he sleeps with his mama and sleeps with his older sister, which is probably the reason his first wife divorced him. Then he wants to sleep with his children. I mean, this is what I'm dealing with, and I just can't deal with it any longer. He wants me to buy him lunch, buy him breakfast, food, whatever, and he never pays me back. Well, sooner or later, it's a comeback on his head, and hopefully I can get a better roommate than him. He never, ever helps me out. In sex, I have to be the only one doing all the work, and it's wearing me out. I can't do it no more. It's like a chauvinist to the T. He doesn't do anything for me. Nothing. He doesn't even try. So, I mean, it's your typical asshole, and I have got to drop this guy. But anyways, right now I'm living alone, and I don't have any other choices for a roommate or even a friend with benefits, which no, there are no benefits, but you know what I mean. So I just have to kind of, live with this arrangement and just kind of grin and bear it until I can find a better arrangement with somebody else. I feel like that text in the Bible, how long, O Lord, when the martyrs or nature suffers and they cry out to God, how long, O Lord, will you let these things go on? I don't know how many times I prayed that prayer to the Lord. He does hear, but it takes time. So I'm just going to wait on the Lord and be of good courage. And I know He shall strengthen my heart. You guys, whenever you are faced with an issue or a problem, you have to go straight to God and to His Word. Because if you don't claim His promises, you're not going to have a foundation for the future. Remember that. My father's a pastor, and if I don't know anything else, at least I know my Bible. Because my dad has suffered greatly for the cause of truth, and so have I. And even I have to say, even my child, because Satan was trying to take her away from me, but a nice family saved her, which I do believe in the earth, the good earth, because a lot of times we think, oh, the world is evil. But that's different from earth. Because earth is good. It's just the worldly people that are in it that are bad, And it irks me so much to see people suffering, and I'm helpless to help them, in like foreign countries or whoever, even your own neighbors sometimes. So you just have to keep doing good whenever you can. And if people are rotten to you, just keep retorting back with good. And sooner or later they'll get the message that you're not going to stoop so low as them. But as far as like healing, physically, mental, spiritual, the Lord is also a great physician. And you have to look to Him for healing, because He's the only one that can heal you. I hope my sofa comes in, because I don't have any place to sit to watch TV in the living room. Richard has his own room, but he watched TV on the floor. I don't know what's happened to him, or even who he is or where he's from, but I feel like he's a soul that suffered and then gave up unto the darkness, and then kind of still struggling in the water, but refusing help from the real sources, that kind of thing. I really don't know like who he is or where he's from, but he's older than me, so he definitely has more experience in life as far as things. But I really hope he can get over the hurdle in his life, because I feel like if he can get over that hurdle, and then he'll become a really great person, that he can keep his face straight and not say stupid shit, that keeps tripping him up with other people or whatever. So